Hey there, violent community. Okay, so it's very early in the morning here in Ohio, and we're about to hit the road and head up towards Cincinnati for the Horrorhound Convention. About a 3-hour drive, and we'll see what all we can capture on film, and hopefully have a cool video and show some cool stuff. Let's see, I got my Harlock shirt on. Oh, and a big part of this trip is doing the meet and greet and photo op for Loaf. So I got my jacket that I painted up. Focus there. Painted up like Loaf's jacket from Rocky Horror Picture Show. And that's what I'm going to wear whenever I get my picture taken with him. And a lot of other guests at this show. But like I've said in the other video, I'm on a limited budget. So I'm going to do the Loaf, definitely for sure. That's already paid for. And then hopefully be able to meet Courtney Gaines from Children of the Corn. So here's hoping we get some cool footage, find some cool stuff. Hopefully get to meet Courtney Gaines. Here we go. Here we are heading to the Horrorhound Convention here in Cincinnati. We go to meet Loaf in about an hour. So let's check out and see what they got. There's the Godzilla.
Back at Godzilla. Oh, we got a Japanese Kong there as well.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I like that music. Okay, here we are in the queue line for the Loaf photo op. So we have Group A, a whole bunch of people. So I'm not going to be able to get any video going in, but we'll throw up the photo once we got it. Put it up here. There's the trauma, guys. Okay, here it is, the day after the convention, and just wanted to kind of show some of the stuff that I picked up at the convention. Wasn't able to show a whole lot in the video, as you can see from the footage, but I gave you what I got there. A couple things I want to show here. Got this. People were handing out, or someone was handing out these at the convention. It's a promotional piece for the new pet cemetery. It's a flashlight. And take the top off there. It's also a pin. And the pin lights up on the top and bottom, like a little lantern. Pretty cool. I like that a lot. The original Pet Cemetery is my favorite movie of all time, and I'm very excited to see the new ones. That's really cool to be able to get. Here's my little booklet here for the event. Not too much to show in here. Yeah. So, some of the people. Okay, one of the cool things I did pick up, or sorry, I didn't pick up. I actually didn't end up buying anything at the convention. Technically buying like an item. The only thing I actually spent money on was, or spent money on at the convention was to get an autograph and to meet Courtney Gaines, who was Malachi from Children of the Corn, and he signed my VHS, and he signed it to Brandon, and he put my favorite quote, which is Outlander, maybe you don't hear so well, and he signed it there. And if it works, I'll put up a picture of me and him right here. So hopefully that worked. If it didn't work, then just disregard me saying that. Yeah, I'll go ahead and flash another picture here. I already showed it in the video earlier, but picture of meeting Meatloaf. I'll put that right here. And that was actually all I got at the convention. It was right around the 3-hour, 15-minute drive up and 3-hour, 15-minute drive back. But it was well worth it to get to see everything that people were selling, see all the cosplay and all the costumes, and especially getting to see Meatloaf, getting a picture with him. He did talk for, you know, a couple seconds here, so it wasn't just take a picture and leave. He was actually very friendly and talkative as we went through it. And then, of course, meeting Courtney Gaines, he was really nice, and we talked to him for a little bit afterwards. Just like the last time that we went to this convention. A couple miles away is a little town called Loveland, and there's a record store there called the Plaid Room, and I did pick up 2 albums from that record store, and that is the get out of the sleeve so I don't have a real glare on it there, but Clockwork Orange soundtrack. This isn't the original soundtrack. This is on RCA, the Red Seal label. This is the world's greatest artists perform the greatest hits from Stanley Kubrick's brilliant new masterpiece. So it's a lot of stuff from the soundtrack done by other classical artists. And it's pretty cool. I really like the artwork. And it wasn't very much. And I already have the original Clockwork Orange soundtrack as well as the Clockwork Orange album. Both on vinyl, so it's nice to have that third option. This was my other pickup from that record store. I didn't know who this band was. This was only cost me $3.99. I didn't know who this band was, but it was in the electronic music section. It's an EP, I guess. Well, it's EP. The band is called My Gold Mask, and the album is called A Million Miles from Where We Were Last. And it is signed by the 2 members there. But I picked it up because the cover looked cool. It was signed. It was only $3.99. And they do a cover of Betty Davis Eyes, which is a fantastic song. So I thought I'd go ahead and give it a shot. And one of the other songs sounded like a cool title, Ghost in Your Bed. I thought that was a cool title. Took it home, listened to it. Really great. I wouldn't say it's electronic music at all. Kind of a lo-fi, a lot of cool guitar and stuff. Like indie garage type stuff. Really cool. Probably not explaining it very well. But you can check them out on YouTube, their website, their Bandcamp, maybe the SoundCloud, I can't remember. But very, very good. I highly recommend them. Alright, well, sorry there wasn't so much to show. I guess I could show this here. A day or so before the show, wife and I went and saw Mumford & Sons in Pittsburgh. So you saw my last video, the stuff that I picked up at a record store close to there. But this is what I got at the show. It'll focus for me. There we go. Really, really cool enamel pin. I usually buy a t-shirt when I go to a show. But I have so many t-shirts. And like I said in the last video, didn't have a whole lot of money to take up with me there. But this really nice enamel pin was only $10, so I thought I'd pick up that. Okay, well, I hope you liked seeing what footage I could get of the show. It is a very crowded show this year. A lot more crowded than it was a couple years ago when I went. Very hard to get through the aisles as the day went on. So if you do want to go to HORRORHOUND, at least in the one in Cincinnati, be aware. It's a big convention center, but it's still very, very, very crowded. And the security there is not very friendly with trying to get people moving and get them out of the way, which is difficult in its own, I know that, but they were not very very friendly about it. But yeah, it was a fun time. Everything was cool. Well worth the trip. So I hope you enjoyed the video.